Tasmadagyan sambhutam ritstham jnanasinatmanah chitvainam sanshayam yogam atishtottishta bharata. Therefore, the doubts which have arisen in your heart out of ignorance should be slashed by the weapon of knowledge. Armed with yoga, O Bharat, stand and fight. So doubts can be destroyed by transcendental knowledge. And how to get transcendental knowledge? Verse number 34. Pranipaten pariprashnen sevaya. As if we have doubts, doubts are natural. If we try to study any subject, we approach a teacher to solve doubts, isn't it? When it's beyond our capacity to understand. So we have to approach a teacher. So doubts are natural. Any subject we study, we get doubts. And how do we come out of it? We approach a teacher. In a similar fashion, unless we are eager to approach a teacher, then doubts will always remain. So in order to come out of this doubt and solve the miseries of this life and the next, it is important that we approach a teacher. And if we are very, very eager, Krishna will guide from the heart. Krishna will guide us if we want to become atheist, and if you want to understand, it makes some sense. Let me try to understand this more. This little Shraddha if we have, and if you develop eagerness, let me find an expert spiritual master who can guide me. Then Krishna will guide from the heart. But one should be sincere without any material motive to get spiritual knowledge. Then Krishna will guide to right spiritual master. And then we have to follow simple rules and regulations. If a person is sick, in order to come out of doubt about the taste of food, one has to follow the advice of doctor. Then he can taste food. Oh, this is sour, this is sweet, this is tasty, this is not cooked nicely. Then he can tell the exact taste of the dishes. Similarly, when we follow the instructions of spiritual master and engage in service of Krishna. So engaging in service, as it is mentioned here in this verse, taking shelter of Krishna and chanting the names of Krishna. By this, faith is established. Krishna reveals himself, doubts are destroyed. So one should learn the art of serving Krishna and chanting his names under the guidance of spiritual master. Then, when a person is not having any doubts, a person is on the liberated platform. Then even though a person is acting like a warrior, as Arjuna is supposed to do, he will not be entangled in karma. So the conclusion of this chapter is, we are all entangled here in this material world because of the tendency to act. The same tendency to act can make us liberated from all the entanglement of activities. Example given is just like if one is suffering from intake of excess milk, then the same milk taken in another transformation of curd or yogurt can help one relieve the indigestion caused by milk only. So milk only taken in another format removes the sufferings created by the milk. So the actions only directed by the spiritual master can help one get relief from the material actions done in the past life or in this life. And this scientific way of performing actions under guidance of spiritual master for the pleasure of Krishna are called yajna. So Arjuna is told, don't think by not acting you will become free from karma, but you have to act for yajna, for sacrifice, for the pleasure of Krishna. Then same actions will become your cause of liberation. Actions bind us, actions liberate us. So one has to know this science very nicely. What is action which is meant for liberation, akarma? What is vikarma, acting against spiritual injunctions? What is karma, fruitive activities? So this is very beautifully explained by Lord Krishna here. So the aim is ultimately to be established in akarma. Do the actions which do not bring any material